How strong is Zagreus from Hades? And before we start, know that most of the scaling comes from statements, but that's sort of the same thing that happens in God of War, so I think it'll be fine. Zagreus was capable of defeating Hades, and each time they fought, they would send a tremor down the earth. These tremors were so potent that being from a different realm could sense them. Zagreus was also able to tank attacks from Demeter, who was capable of freezing the entire Earth's oceans. Calcs for that statement would get Zagreus in the multi-continental ranges. Hades is also stated to have some relativity to Nyx. Nyx came from chaos and helped create most of the world, including the moon and even the entire underworld, with the underworld having an innumerable amount of chambers and also being alluded to as unending. There's also the titan of the sun, Helios, who had his sun blocked out by Demeter, and Zagreus scales to Demeter, so he should scale to Helios too. More evidence on how Zagreus scales to these gods is through the Infernal Arms. The Infernal Arms were used by the gods to defeat the Titans, and are stated to be alive and still gain power throughout the years. It's also stated that they retain the power that they once had, like the Shield of Aegis. Also, that same shield had survived the creation of the universe, but I'm not sure if it was an explosion like the Big Bang or not, so. But going into Hades too, he's capable of fighting Melanoi, who has the earth-splitting power of the axe and a solar-infused ray. It's also called the Light of the Sun. Zagreus should also scale to Kronos through Melina, and even though he was frozen by Kronos, that it was because he was off-guarded along with the rest of the house. Kronos, who was time itself and not just a titan, he was able to create two different pocket dimensions, one of a few stars and a second one of several and even a black hole. As far as speed goes, Hermes is capable of traveling so fast he could go between pockets of time, and Zagreus is somewhat comparable to Hermes in speed. So overall for Zagreus, his scaling would be anywhere between multi-continental to star level all the way up to universal.